Have you ever noticed how your mind can keep replaying the same thoughts over and over? Maybe you worry about things you cannot control. Maybe you replay past mistakes endlessly. Or maybe you imagine worst-case scenarios that may never happen. Overthinking can make even small challenges feel overwhelming. Many people struggle with overthinking because it feels like a natural way to solve problems. But over time, it often leads to stress, anxiety, and decision fatigue. Today, I want to talk about overthinking, why it happens, and how you can begin to calm your mind. By the end of this video, you will have a journal prompt, a short reflection exercise, and a simple affirmation to help you manage overthinking in your daily life. Before we begin, I want to remind you that the information shared in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a replacement for therapy or professional mental health care. What overthinking really means. Overthinking is when the mind becomes stuck in a loop of repetitive thoughts. It is not the same as careful reflection. Reflection allows you to process experiences and make thoughtful decisions. Overthinking traps you in worry, rumination, and what-if scenarios. Common overthinking thoughts sound like, what if I mess this up? Why did I do that? I should have done it differently. What will happen next? Even though overthinking can feel productive, it rarely solves the problem. Instead, it drains energy, increases stress, and keeps you from moving forward. Recognizing overthinking is the first step toward breaking the cycle. Once you notice it, you can choose to respond in a calmer, more intentional way. Overthinking affects your emotional well-being and decision-making. When the mind is stuck in endless loops of worry, it can be difficult to focus, take action, or enjoy the present moment. It can also affect relationships. You might second-guess conversations, feel anxious about others' reactions, or assume the worst in interactions. The good news is that you can train your mind to notice overthinking and gently redirect your focus. This does not mean ignoring your thoughts. It means choosing to observe them without judgment and letting them pass without being controlled by them. If you have a journal nearby, I invite you to try this reflection. Write down the answer to this question: what thoughts do I find myself repeating most often, and how do they make me feel? Next, consider, if I could respond to these thoughts with compassion instead of criticism, what would that response look like? This exercise helps create distance from overthinking, allowing you to respond with understanding rather than worry. Overthinking exercise. Let us try a short reflection exercise. Take a slow breath in and gently exhale. Place your hand on your heart if you feel comfortable. Take another deep breath. Now silently say to yourself, I am noticing my thoughts, but they do not control me. I can pause and respond with calm. Allow yourself to repeat this a few times. Whenever you notice overthinking during your day, pause and take a deep breath. Remind yourself that thoughts are just thoughts, they are not facts. This practice strengthens your ability to observe your mind without getting lost in it. Affirmation. I want to leave you with a simple affirmation to use daily. You may say it out loud, write it in your journal, or reflect quietly. I am capable of calm, clarity, and thoughtful action. My thoughts do not control me. Let us say that again. I am capable of calm, clarity, and thoughtful action. My thoughts do not control me. Remember, managing overthinking is not about stopping your thoughts. It is about learning to respond to them with awareness and patience. Overthinking is a habit that can be changed with practice, awareness, and self-compassion. If this video resonated with you, I encourage you to take one small step today to notice your thoughts without judgment. Pause, breathe, and remind yourself that not every thought requires action. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more guidance on emotional well-being, self-growth, and mental clarity. I would love to hear from you in the comments. What is one thought pattern you are choosing to release this week? Thank you for spending this time with me, and I will see you in the next video.